Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to pass. Tua steps away. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
He's checking. Crash. Check it back. Ice jam. Crunch. Eight. Tighten up.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Out. 3 down.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Check nickel.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Lazard will go in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And some room to roam now. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Rodgers will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. downs, and the Dolphins are back within a couple of the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for two. They didn't have to go for two, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Finding Lazard over towards the sideline. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Tua, a final shot before half. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rodgers again now. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's Robbie Chosen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Tua. They complete it to Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Achane gets it from the gun. And now the rookie's free. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On play action, here's Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll give to Hall. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Stays on his feet. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 1st down. Throwing Tua. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Check 41. Crunch time, defense.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rodgers now to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. One final try for Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. Ooh, with a juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after.